The church was so quiet. You could hear the wooden pews creak under the weight of the congregation. But all eyes turned when Emily, a young white woman from overseas, walked in wearing a short red dress, bright as fire, cut above the knees. Gasps filled the air. In this small African village, church wasn't just a building. It was sacred ground, and modesty wasn't a suggestion. It was the law of the Lord. Sitting at the front was Father Oba, the tall, broad-shouldered African priest, with a deep voice that could silence a crowd. His white cassock shimmered under the sunlight, streaming through stained glass windows. He paused mid-sermon, his dark eyes fixed on Emily. She didn't flinch. Instead, she sat casually in the second row, pulling out her phone as if she were in a cafe. "Child," Father Oba's voice boomed, making the rafters tremble. "Do you know where you are?" Emily glanced up, smiling faintly. "Yes, Father. In church." The murmurs grew louder. Mothers shook their heads. Elders whispered in disapproval. Father Oba walked down from the altar slowly, his every step echoing. "This is not the way you dress before the Almighty," he said firmly. Emily crossed her arms. "It's just a dress. God sees my heart, not my clothes." The priest stopped directly in front of her. The room seemed to hold its breath. "And yet," he said, "when you walk in here, you preach a different sermon, one of pride, not humility." She opened her mouth to reply, but Father Oba raised a hand. "Stand," he commanded. Emily hesitated, then rose. Father Oba gestured toward the center aisle. "Walk with me." The crowd watched as he led her to the altar. From a wooden chest, he pulled out a long, flowing African wrapper, richly patterned in gold and deep blue. He draped it around her shoulders, covering her from neck to ankle. "This," he said, "is not to shame you. It is to teach you. In this house, we respect the traditions that keep us humble before God." Emily stood still, her cheeks flushed. For the first time since she entered, she looked around, noticing the solemn reverence in the faces around her. When Father Oba returned to the pulpit, Emily didn't sit in the second row. She went to the back, head slightly bowed, hands folded in her lap. That night, she posted online, not mocking the church, but writing, "Today I learned that sometimes respect speaks louder than freedom." And in the small village of St. Michael's, the story of the day the African priest humbled the white girl spread far beyond the church walls, reaching ears and hearts across the world.